Am I still muted? I shouldn't be muted. This is not a good way to start the stream. There you go, yeah. Yeah. This is not a good way to start the stream. I'm going to blame the fun times that were had last night at Format over in Manchester. I literally am, oh, 2 hours home, I think. I've been up since 9 o'clock this morning. I didn't get to bed till very late. I was very bold. Um, but yeah, Manchester Format, fantastic times. Good times were had by all. We were in the Kudo Creator Lounge where we did a 1 hour stream. Myself, Auntie Tinkerbell, and Fat Pants as well. I will drop shout outs to everybody who was there because I'm just sound like that, and I appreciate our little crew that we had going on while we were over there. Emily the Witch was there as well, so I'm gonna drop a couple of shout outs. Don't mind me because there's a 2 minute kind of cool down timer. Um, so I have to periodically drop shout outs over the next couple of minutes just to kick things off for tonight's stream. But we are in Halloween. We are in spooky times. We have a lovely backdrop for Halloween. I am currently just trying to accept all of the fun privacy such in the background of the game. Give me 1 second and hopefully it will come up on screen because if it doesn't, something's gone terribly wrong. Um, that's fine. English, just selecting this and setting it up. Some sound like that. Continue. Okay, now let us see. Where is my game? That's what I want to know. Where is my game? Why can't I see my game? Hold on and hold hard. Let me see if any of this works. Because I can see the game, but you can't see the game for some reason. I'm confused. Okay. Interesting. Let me try my normal one. See if this one works. Bear with me. Uno momento. There we go. I was trying to do cool, streamer things for Halloween weekend, but obviously I'll have to go back to the drawing board with that stuff. We'll go to the tried and tested layout that works. Again, I'm sounding probably a little bit, yeah, I already had it ready to go. Magic. Sounding a little bit raspy, a little bit worse for wear, but I have to say, before we kick off into spooky times and scariness with Alan Wake 2, which I have only been waiting 13 years for since the first one came out, yeah, shout out to all the guys at Format in Manchester. Game and social event last night, 3 floors of madness. We got to do a stream for an hour. We had an hour slot from 6:30 to 7:30 on Auntie Tinkerbell's stream, who is a good friend of mine. And I will also try shout this out now because I reckon the cooldown time is probably over now. And yeah, we got to hang out with some cool people, tried out some games, and yeah, it was good. It was good times. There were a few beverages had, a little bit worse for wear this morning. I'm not gonna lie. But had a lovely breakfast. Grabbed a little coffee because I'm an adult and stuff. Before I headed to the airport, and then got back to Dublin at around, I think it was around 4:30, and then hit the road at 5, and then got home at 7:30. So I'm just coming up on 3 hours home. I literally had enough time to get in, say hello to the wife, kiss the kids, get them to bed, and then I was like, right, here we go. Let's capitalize on this positive momentum and jump into the stream for a while and scare the living daylights probably out of myself. But sure, however, fun times were had. Definitely recommend. If you're in the UK or even if you're in Ireland, it's like a 40-minute flight. Um, and well worth the trip. You meet some cool people, game studios there, great music on as well. I am going to do a drop of kind of a photo drop of everything that went on over the one night. It feels like it was a lot longer, but it was only one night. And I will share that with you all on the Discord if you want to check it out. If you haven't joined the Discord, jeez, this is gonna be rough. I apologize. If you haven't joined the Discord, the links are under my channel, so go and check them out. If you want to jump in, you'll see pictures and all of the fun and frolics that were had over at Format. So yeah, good times were had all around, and I'm only home and back streaming. Yep, that's it, kitten. Sorry about that. I gotta say where I'm at in previous tomorrow. Yeah, peace out, chaotic. Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate you coming by. All good. It is late here as well, so I'm probably not gonna last for very long. But I absolutely had to get stuck into this game. It was only released today, so I wanted to give it a whirl. And with it being Halloween weekend, I thought, what better time to do it? Let's get stuck in. So I will hopefully have Halloween overlays that will look cool and funky from tomorrow if I can get them to work. But they don't seem to be working tonight, so oh well, we try again for that. We don't need spooky overlays anyway because we've got Alan Wake. That's going to be scary enough. If anybody out there played the first one, let me know. I loved the first one way back in 2010, which is really, really upsetting that it was that long ago. But however, I is old. I felt old last night as well at Format because I is old. But still, good times were had by all. I still have my cool wristbands on, representing. So yeah, let's give this a whirl. Before we start as well, a shout out to Black Ninja who dropped a follow yesterday. I actually got to meet him as well at Format, so I appreciate him dropping by, saying hello. It was just cool to meet up with some peeps, new and old. And so we move on to a nice little segue into the next shout out that I should now be able to do because I've left sufficient time between the last one and this one. See how I'm good at spreading the time out, a couple of minutes of talking nonsense and then you're able to do what you want to do. There's a link to Black Ninja. Give him a follow. Cool guy. Got to meet him last night. He was on the fizzy water, no alcohol, because he was driving back home after the event. So fair play to him. All power to you, pal. He's really cool guy. So drop him a follow if you would be so kind. A smart man, yes indeed, a smart man. He got to watch the rest of us getting increasingly I don't know, what way would you put it, tipsy. I'm gonna say tipsy. We were respectable. We weren't in any way, shape or form in a bad way. There were some that were definitely worse for wear, but thankfully we weren't part of that group, so we were respectful. But we also had a little bit of a sore head this morning, so it's all good. All's fair in love and Format. So, yes, the last shout out I'm going to drop, and then I can actually start into this game, is for Fat Pants. Interesting name, really cool guy. Think knows him a long time from back in the Mixer days. They went dressed up as Mixer Zombies. Mixer is a platform going way back when for streaming. So they basically went combined as a dead platform, which was very, very cool. A few people picked up on it, which obviously made the outfit, it obviously worked. But yeah, really cool people to hang out with. And I have to wait 26 seconds apparently before I can shout out Fat Pants. But another one to give a follow to if you would be so kind as well. He predominantly streams through I'm gonna get this wrong, TikTok. He plays Flight Simulator, where he basically tries to do all the things that the Flight Simulator community would probably frown upon and do frown upon, which is make cool videos of planes doing things they're not supposed to do. Not true to the game, but very funny and very cool guy. So definitely, there we go. Give him a follow as well. Well worth spending a bit of time in there with him. So now that all that's done and all of the admin stuff is done and we're ready to go, let's start with some Alan Wake. Numero 2. Story normal. I suppose normal. I'm not going hard from the word go. Done and done. Thank you, kitten. Appreciate you. Let's see how this goes. I'm probably going to be scared witless. I'm leaving the lights on because otherwise you won't see me, and also I'll get scared. While knocked to the ground, use dodge to avoid follow-up attacks. Now to get to your feet quicker. Thank you.
Back to the beginning.
Here we go.
All come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer.
Hey Noz, thanks for bopping by. How are you getting on, man? How is your Friday?
Ever knowing the full story.
I'm sounding a little bit raspy after last night's excursions. Perfect for a window scare. Yeah, the blind is closed. Don't start.
And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way.
Ooh, moody and such.
This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster.
Yeah.
And monsters wear many faces.
I just sleep tapes all night. Ah, nice. Nicely done. I got very little sleep last night, so I'm feeling it today, I'm not gonna lie. Oh. Is there nudity? Is the sound gone for everybody else? Because it's just gone for me, which is not a good start to the game. This is problematic. Sound is indeed gone. God damn it. Day one releases. Hold on a second. Wonder if I exit to the main menu. Let's see if this goes. How can there be no sound in the main menu? God damn it, game. Uno secondo. Try again. Ah, don't do this to me, Alan Wake. Don't do it to me. Now we should be able to hear me. Can we hear me now? Gah. Gah. Yeah, that's because I have the feed for the mic through the controller. I should really switch to the camera one, but I don't know if I trust it or not. Maybe I should investigate. Right. Okay, I have sound. Continue. This could be a very short stream if we don't have sound for the game, because part of the game is the sounds.
We all
Okay.
come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer.
Here we go again. Take two.
Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
Nobody move. Don't even breathe.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
There is a fix for the audio bug if it happens again. I've been Googling in the background. is where I cut the last time. Okay, now we've got sound. Whew. Nudie man. Let's go walking as Nudie man. That is a nudie man in the water. Ambling along. Oh. Oh. Follow the light. Can he walk up stuff? Can he climb up stuff? Ooh. I'm already on edge, I'm not gonna lie. That was a zombie or something. He's not having a good time. Anyway, I can... Oh, he's gone into the bush. I can tell you that for sure. I guess I have to try and make it up to where the light was. Oh. Jesus. Ooh. Just a deer. Oh. Happy Halloween, folks. You can sprint by toggling this, okay? What a look at that for a run. This guy's definitely in track team. Ooh. Ooh. Game saved. Uh-oh. He looks half dead. He does indeed look half dead. What's in here? Anything in here? No. Keep on keeping on. Oh. There's the lights. What the hell is that? What the hell are they? Oh. Maybe you have to run the other way. Hey T, what's up, man? We are starting Alan Wake 2. I've only been waiting 13 years for it. The Violent Dogs and Cult of the Tree. This is your Halloween content, in case you didn't know. Oh man, I loved the original game. And so, when I heard this was coming out this weekend, I was like, oh. I need it in my life immediately. So I literally have just gotten back from the UK. I was over at a gaming social event. He's had a bad time. Called Format over there. Got straight off the plane. Just came home. Kissed the wife, kissed the kids, put the kids to bed, and got straight into this immediately. So, yeah, I was really, really looking forward to it. We have had a slight issue with the audio on the first attempt, but seems to be okay now. But, man, loved the first game so much. I just talk to him through this. Yeah, you do, yeah. This is the only way I can communicate with the wife, is talk to her on chat while I stream. What a way to start the game.
Hey, kiddo. good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my God, Mom.
Here's the
it's not
emotional
your
story.
fault. People get all murdery. What happened?
All murdery.
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers.
I have lots of
I'll let
fluids
you
here
get back to the
because I
show.
need them.
You were supposed to
Very
wait and
raspy.
Watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
What an ass. Snarky kid. No, that's not your one. I got my one from the car.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
Look, yeah.
Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
Ooh, FBI. There's serious shit going down here in Cauldron Lake.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Find the deputies.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
Probably handy to have a look at the map. Yeah. Cool. Okay. This is Cauldron Lake. I wonder. I'm guessing this is the main area of where all the shit's gonna go down. Okay.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Sacrificial antlers in the bin. Oh, actually. Hold on. Did I miss something already? I was so focused on the map.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
No, I think it's just branches. Just branches. Good spot on us.
Better see what the deputy has for me.
Okay.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Step back a little bit.
Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just
He's done a mulligan already.
You know that federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Ah, what a man. What a man. What's this? That's from playing. Yeah. The pace is a little bit slower here for this, you see.
What can you tell us
I
about
could
the
use a
crime
briefing.
scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, but you know.
He's trying to sound super professional.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night. Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
Now, how do you crouch? Oh, you just walk through. Okay, cool.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Facts. Steady on. Case board. Okay.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through
Oh.
clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on
Ooh.
the board.
Okay.
Everything we know about the previous murders.
Oh,
Worth taking another look.
sure. Case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. Okay. Use the right stick to move around. Alright. Left trigger, right trigger to zoom. Left to move the cursor. Or leave by pressing B. Okay, cool. Right. Let's actually have a look at it. A series of murders have occurred around the town of Bright Falls. Finding the connections will help our search for the killer. All victims reported missing in 2010, is it? I assume. 2010, no other commonalities. Ted Lane, dentist, stab wounds, bloating, bruising on the wrists. Victims report missing in 2010, discovered in 2012, buried in a shallow grave. Wendy Davis, teacher, body blow with large chest wound, called in like 2018, organs missing, predation state the body does not match 8 years spent in a lake, and then found 2 weeks ago, chest wound was ruled as the cause of death, tattoo in the body is illegible, Percy Wolf, store owner, bruising, heart removed, strange tattoos, okay. Murder methods. Well, I have to get used to this navigation of menu. Bloody. Hey. Look around, look left. Oh yeah, here. Okay. Slight difference in murders, bloating, only commonality in bodies, but not cause of death. Exposure to water post-mortem. I need to get used to this. Zoom out. Use this. Okay. 2 of the victims had bruising, restraint, structure belt down, wrists and legs. Deep gash in the chest, heart missing. Lovely. And all bodies experience bloating. Killer profile. Post-mortem tattooing of the body. Murder targets have no discernible common traits. And the killer may be a sportsman or a hunter. Right, that's what we know. These are.
You're already hard at work, Anderson. Close
Stop
to
pausing
cracking
games to
in.
be mindful.
We're just getting started.
Oh, so you can't visit
Let's
the
head down
mine
and head to the
place
crime scene.
and not be killed. Excellent. Good to know. Good to know.
Fucking nature gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
The sky. Who gets angry at the sky?
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
Me, especially too bright. Okay, yeah, I'll take point. Sure. He's just angry at outdoors in
You
general.
okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Hey. Okay. What's this? What the hell? Oh, you can just read it, can it? Oh, zoom. Mirror Peak. White Mountain in the distance is no other than Mirror Peak. The iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake from the right angle. Its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. Isn't that lovely? I know there's a dead body down here, but we have to appreciate any and all little items that we find on the way. Oh my god, this is a long
Bad
walk.
place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Anything on this sign? No?
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
What's this over here? A phone box. Who puts a freaking phone box in the middle of the forest?
Kill it, dear. Can I make it, Mulligan?
It's going to be significant for some ritual. Yeah, the phone box ritual.
Hey!
Oh, Jesus. He's excited.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So,
Oh, the mirror.
FBI?
Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Why does nobody have a hood on their car? This is like, yeah, be prepared.
This is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now, he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
Right, okay.
Step 1. Body
he's
is
nude.
positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Hey, Mez, what's up? Happy frickin' Friday. I will indeed hydrate. Your first key image. This is the image you get. Oof, grim. You can place it on the case board inside the mine place. Okay, so I have to actually place these somewhere. So the active clues. Key image can be selected with A and placed on the case board. Okay, that's a clue. Okay.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
There's a peen on the screen. Yes, don't tell anybody. Friday for the next 5 minutes. I've got an extra hour and 5 minutes before it turns over to Saturday. F1 starting, yes indeed. Free practice 2, I think, isn't it? Because I think FP1 was earlier. So I'm guessing quali is going to be probably this time tomorrow night. Should be. Another body's been found in the woods. Listening to the killings, we're here to investigate. Place a key image on the case board to begin a new line of investigation. Okay. When the key image is placed, it will prompt a new question. Okay. Consistent. Objects are viewable at the case board in your goals. Okay. You're now free to examine the case board or leave to complete this objective. Right, so this is the case file. We have to see if it's consistent with previous murders. Can we do anything with this yet? Find evidence. Alright, okay, so we need to do more. Alright, I'm going to just change this view so we don't have to look at a peen on the screen. Collect clues from the body to investigate. Well, there's the heart. We'll have that. We'll take the heart.
Inside stab wound, chest cut open, heart removed.
There we go. Oh,
Bruising on the wrist from the
bound.
cargo straps holding him down.
Right, now we can go and add these clues. Yeah. Okay. Guess I'll hang them here. Placed onto the open question. Okay, can I place it here? There we go. There we go.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders.
That's the worst part about this site.
Left behind.
Yeah, but it's like a dead peen. It's gross.
This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Okay. Clues have resolved the open question and unlocked the deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. Okay. Check updated goals by pressing Y. So, learn more about the victim, learn more about the killer, investigate the crime scene. Okay. How do we go here? Oh,
Who
yeah.
is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
Okay. Can I use that? Is that key evidence? That can go here or here. Really a mess here. Caught up in the act of sloppy work. Okay, so that's what we have to try and resolve.
Murder to happen here.
Okay. Let's have a little look around. I'm ignoring the peen.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI.
Nightingale.
Came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale.
Interesting.
Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh,
Oh.
and sisters.
Okay. Does he know him?
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I
Yeah.
ran into him sometimes.
Didn't recognize him by the dead peen.
Working cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as
Back when Alan Wake Wood was out.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
probably something.
I was playing Alan
Town
Wake
wants
Wood.
to
That's what was going on that year.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Okay. I know I've new bits for the case files, but let's have a look at the evidence. Is that a gun?
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod.
Oh,
over.
tripod.
Was it for a camera?
That was a gun.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here,
They were drinking beer.
waiting.
Nice. Let's go to the case board. Okay. This is about the victim. What else we got?
Robert Nightingale,
Right, so
ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
for later. For later? What do you mean for later? Okay, fair enough. For later, apparently. We have DNA on the bottles. This CSI stuff coming into play, yeah? Right, so that was marker 4. I'm going to avoid the peen. 1 is the body,
Multiple
2
people were here.
is...
Multiple
There
killers?
we go.
I think that's everything.
Um,
For now, at least.
Okay.
Hmm? Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
Okay.
Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the
Now
party.
it's unlocked these ones for me. Premeditated or spontaneous. Well, the fact that it was cooler there means they were having a good old time.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Okay, victim came from...
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Intuition to a revelation. Okay, so profiling. Use profiling inside Saga's mind place to get inside the heads of suspects and victims. Using her intuition, Saga can discover new clues by profiling people of interest. Interesting. Interesting.
Agent
Right, so-
Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
How did he end up nude?
It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert
Shit's a gig is a little ritual sacrifice. What's a little ritual sacrifice between friends? Came from the lake before his murder. Oh yeah, because I was walking up with him.
Victim. Why?
Flip the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
His heart. Okay. Came from Calder Lake, yeah. Okay. Check the lake shore. Excellent.
The lake is connected
I like
to
this.
Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
That's probably the best thing that you could do. I have a feeling you will only be a hindrance.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew
Yeah,
he was
why?
there, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured
Exactly.
that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
Okay, we're here. Can I... Oh. Something to inspect.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Can we take it?
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales?
Can we have the piece of paper?
They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
Why is the screen glitching like that? I can't read that. Oh, she picked it up herself. I was like, why did you just let me pick it up?
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is
Oh.
about us.
Oh,
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
The
the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept,
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
oh. Alan's typing on the typewriter.
Someone's been watching
Shit's
us.
getting fucked up.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Nice. Where's the manuscript? Oh, it's here. This is for the profiling. The
We found
page.
a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in
Dun dun dun.
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest.
Ugh.
I must find out what.
Nice. Okay.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page,
creepy, Al.
the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Nice. The case board. Footprints emerging from under the rock, yeah. Trail's gone cold. Hey, give me that. I want that. There we go.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Okay, what else we got? Anything else here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Found all I can here. Time to properly
Nice.
examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Let's go back to Nudie Boy.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Right. Oh, Jesus.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
Mike was
I
typing.
hate all of
Yeah, yeah. Alan Wake is
Tex
the
said we'd find
author
more. I believe it.
from the
But what's the
first
purpose?
one, and the
They're
name of the
twisting events
game,
to
obviously
create their
Alan
own
Wake.
narrative to do what?
And they've just found a
Entertain
page
some
that he
fantasy.
wrote,
Projecting their
obviously
desires?
before they arrived,
Are we characters or
about
the
them
audience?
actually being here
Witnesses
and
to
the
their
victims as
design?
well. So,
On
did
the
he
It's all about control.
organize the
Deciding what
murder?
happens to who.
Did he have
Don't let it
foresight,
get you
foreshadowing, whatever you want to
Too
call it?
late. I'm already hooked.
Who
I need
knows?
the next chapter.
See, he wrote his own nightmare in the first one that was then tormenting him. So we need to see if, this is what it's all about. Trying to figure out, is Alan Wake the one that's actually causing these things to happen? Is he paranoid? Is he foreseeing what's going to come? What's going on? You know what I mean? It's
Oh, you
good.
didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy
Right.
flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Let's avoid the pain. Can I check the body? Oh no, just tell them to get it to the town morgue.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and
Oh
that
Dear
fella
Diner.
key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Okay, give us a.
Thanks.
Okay.
Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
I thought she was gonna rob the gate. I was like, steady, although you have the key.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Shortcuts are always a red flag. Yeah, yeah. It's over here. Oh, it's just like radio tower, mast and such.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Oh. Something hiding over here.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the
Right,
English
this
folks
kinda
about
hero.
coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books. But he really hates the movies.
Look at the stone patterns around it. Manuscript fragments. Ooh. Okay. Manuscript fragments can be used to upgrade weapons in the mine place. Ooh. What do we want? Do we have enough? We only got 2. Okay. Interesting to know, though. So definitely need to keep my eyes peeled for random little off the beaten track locations. Kind of wanted to put them together though, but obviously that's not what their purpose is.
can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Now I'm looking for manuscript pieces everywhere. Don't think there's any more. Okay. Oh yeah. She gets so dramatic about opening the gates. Like leaning into it. The shoulder barge. Don't mind me.
I think I saw
Just looking
something.
for manuscript. There we go.
It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
What have we got? The rarest wildlife in the Pacific Northwest. I finally made my way to Cauldron Lake. The fence was easy to climb over with the proper gear and skills which I thankfully possess. Next goal, spotting the rare and elusive orange-crowned warbler. A little late in the season, but hopefully I can catch it before it begins its journey south. I've noticed intriguing behaviour in the surrounding common bird life. They seem to be alarmed and swarm around the lake. No birds of prey nearby. There are some strange sounds carried on the wind, however. Don't think I can recognise or explain. Getting a little concerned. I might have to find another spot somewhere safer. The sounds are getting closer. Moved inland. Foliage is stunning. Must come back in fall. Had to stop and sketch this gorgeous fine maple. Just at the way the Methuselah's beard hangs off it. This is why trees are better than people. Speaking of people, saw some drunk guys staggering around the forest area, acting weird, maybe drugs. Kept my distance. Okay, that could have been our naked guy. After I saw that weirdo guy, I decided to change spots again, moved up the mountain a bit. Found a fantastic overlooked camp at, but I'm more interested in this Alaska onion grass. Invasive but edible and surprisingly tasty. Started hearing wolves or wild dogs or something like 10 minutes ago. They sound wrong. Rabies, maybe. We want to leave, but the sun is going down and my stupid phone is dead. Gonna hide in the tent and hope to go away. Something is really not right about this place. Ooh. Okay. Anything else around here? He's lost his backpack, so I'm guessing he could be dead. It's not looking good for him. Anyway. Okay, I'm gonna have to go up here now as well. I hope that guy knows that I'm going for
Hey,
rambles.
Casey. What's the forest's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson, just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Okay, there's nothing up here. Thought there might have been something up here. Unless I missed. Did I miss something? No. Okay. Okay. Eyes everywhere.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Cool. Let us go.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Wifey just bopping through there for a second.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Okay. 'Cause I don't think I can get that. 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 Forgot to turn off the lights outside. Oh, right, okay. What the hell is this thing?
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Is Bright Falls a real place, I wonder, in Washington State? See if we have anything floating around here.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Can I talk to these people? No? Okay.
Pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Maine Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky. And boy, what an eventful day here in Bright Falls. By now, you've all seen the FBI sending a shot in town, and I'm sure you're all asking the same question I am. Did they bring all this darn rain with them?
You're blaming the rain.
And we're all crossing our fingers for sunshine. So I reached out to our top meteorologist for a weather update.
Hello.
She never responded. But I have her uncle Tapio on the line from Water. Tapio,
I want to listen to this.
there? Yes. Great. And Tapio, what kind of weather can we expect today? That definitely
It's gonna rain.
How about over the next week? Also rain. Right. Care to elaborate? Any chance the sun will poke out in time for Deerfest? No. Well, Deerfest is coming, rain or shine. And that parade lineup is looking dandy as ever. Yes, I like this parade because they're one float in the shape of a swan. Long neck and everything.
This fella sounds like he's dying.
So you're a fan of swans? No. Right, well, that's our time. We'll be right back after this next song by the rock and roll sensation, National Nightmare.
Banging tunes. Can't talk to these people. I'm just trying to see if there's anything that I can pick up. As in manuscript pieces and such.
I need something to cut this.
Okay, so we can't go in there yet. We had a look around here, I think, did we? She needs someone. Get off the logs, you crazy woman. Okay. Just prowling around now.
Take care now.
Lovely. Very insightful. What's up here? Oh. Happy harvest. Missing lost cat. Okay. What's this? Oh, here. Elderwood Palace Lodge of Bright Falls. This building was constructed as part of one of the early settlements in the Greater Bright Falls area. Built in 1898, the building has been both in private and public use throughout the years. It has bravely stood the test of time. In 2015, it was carefully taken apart and relocated here in downtown Bright Falls, where it was rebuilt into its original glory. Log by log, the Elderwood Palace Lodge reopened in Bright Falls in 2016, and has served its customers faithfully ever since. Lovely. Can I go in? Oh, she's very dynamic with the doors, isn't she? Just a supportive wife. This is true. This is true. She is very supportive. She has to deal with me flying out to gaming events and then rocking back in and straight away streaming. Okay, this guy's not chatty. Okay. Anything knocking around here? manuscript pieces. Look at this lad. Having a great time. I will. You take it easy with those killer dance moves. Oh, here we go.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Hoder, what is up, brother? Happy Friday. I've started Alan Wake 2. I am very happy that it's been released. I only had to wait 13 years between the first one and the second one, so. Is this the room? The case? Oh, this is the room that she's imagining. And this is where all the case files go, isn't it? Isn't this the wall? Is it? I think so. Oh, this isn't our room. Interesting. Somebody else has a little case file room as well. I must investigate. Yes, I have returned. I am absolutely shattered, I'm not going to lie. It was a late one last night, you could hear it in my voice that a good time was had. But I'm tired. Worth it, but still tired. Who's that? It's Hoder bopping in with the raid. The spud fucker has returned. Thank you so kindly. Ooh. Can we talk to these people? Love the fact they just barged into the room. And he's just like, Ari? Can't open that one. Okay. Can't open this one. Nope.
It doesn't budge.
Good. Do not disturb, so therefore won't let me try and open it. Offline raid, but always happy to support. Ah, look, appreciate it, man. I got a little diddling, and that's all that matters. It makes me happy. Oh. Is there a light switch in here? Any lights? No? Maybe? No? Okay. Cauldron Lake, look into news and rumours, focus on 2010, cross-reference with old case files. Find out name of good coffee from diner. Is this one of our rooms or something? It sounds like something either another FBI person is looking into, or... She's very dark. Okay. Anything in here? No? No naps. Okay. Super dark. Right. I think I've explored everything in here now. Sufficiently scoped the place out. Is this the way out the back?
Force it open.
Well, no, don't do that. It's probably frowned upon. You're walking in the door, busting open doors left, right, and centre. What's this over here? This is the map that we already have, isn't it? Oh, it's another map. Oh, this is for Bright Falls. Got it. Ah. No, get out of here. Get out of your mind. Right, okay. See what's here to investigate. Bar the jumping cans. Or milk bottles. Or milk cartons.
Hey there.
Hello. I'm guessing.
Just how much coffee
Hell is
have you
this?
had today, Charlie?
Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my, I mean our float will be the belle of the ball at this year's Deer Fest. Just a few more days.
It's a nice looking float to share.
Oh,
This is my
dear.
first Deer Fest, so I don't know what to
You.
expect. It is the finest entertainment a town like ours has to offer. The happiest day of the year. Like Christmas.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls.
Yay!
Nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee.
This is having fun. This is what do you want to help us?
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't
You
say
gotta
no
go
to
away.
another.
I made
You get to do this for tomorrow. Yeah. When she's working, yeah.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for
The
yourself.
murdering type.
They're just inside having coffee and try to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say.
We do good, Holder, to be
Casey,
fair.
you compare notes with the sheriff.
I gave it away, the yellow letters and the jackets, yeah, exactly, yeah. All over us. We're emblazoned with
Case
FBI.
files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
A fence is preventing the murders. What a fence. We need to get this fence in the FBI.
Can't believe that happened. I still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. I'll take him
Some pie. Pie. He's alright, like. Yeah, I'm alright. I make do. Oh, God. Don't shout at me. Oh, the jukebox. We get some banging tunes going. Jukebox is out of order. The poor old thing can only take so much of the same song being played over and over. I'm as big a fan of coconut as the next person, but come on. Somebody really likes the coconuts. Anything in here? Very dark. Does this door open? Hiya! See? What carnage. It's a dark room. What is this? A storeroom. Oh, here's another deer. Oh dear. Wait will be for a birthday. This is so disappointed with that. I'm sorry, I'm very sorry. I saw you going live and I was like, I don't know if I get away with traveling and streaming and trying to be social with people, so I was like, I better not be rude.
My bare hands.
I know I'm going to interview the witness at the bar in a minute. I'm just trying to see what's around here. Open with gusto. Yeah.
It's not opening.
Okay. We have tested all doors. Who wants to there in the cupboard? Yeah, I was just thinking that. I was like, what is, like, is this a storage area? Let's have a, oh, no. Is it? No. Get back here. It's a little bit off the beaten track, like. Is it a storage? It is a storage cupboard. Maybe, oh, look, there's another one up there. There's spares and everything. Now, where are my peoples?
Excuse me.
Oh, there you go.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is
We
fine.
30 viewers got 5 followers,
So
not
are
one
we
stream.
in charge with anything?
Nice, Holder.
If
Nice
not, we would
work.
love to get back to our hotel and decompress
14
after
viewers
the
and
week
5
off.
followers.
Think
That's what you
about
want.
Scrimmage pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
Yeah.
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Oh no! I didn't take it that way at all, Hoder. No, you're good. Like, that's fantastic. Like,
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
Back in the Battlefield, kind of.
They were shouting.
I love her for that. Battlefield's good, man. I like Battlefield.
Called the tree. Oh, and then we found
I got the Battle Pass. Oh. I got the Battle Pass this month actually or this season for Battlefield as well. But this came out, and with it being Halloween, I was supposed to have nice Halloween themed overlays and stuff, and then they just decided they didn't want to work earlier on, so I was like, excellent.
You know how touchy these rural types can be.
Right, case file stuffs. Case board. Profiling of the Bookers. Cult of the Tree.
What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
I love the fact she could deduce that from her mind. I got 2042 out of 5 installed currently. Love Battlefield 1. No drop kids in Sniper. Yeah, I'm solely on 2042. I'm horrendous at it, but I still love it. Like, because eventually I will get better at it. I'm like kamikaze medic. I run into places I shouldn't run into, get the revive, and probably instantly get killed, but I still get the revive.
Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party.
Ooh.
No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
Nice. It's the radio, you can listen to stuff if you want it as well. Just if you need to get out of that headspace of murders and such, bang on a few tunes. It's just forgotten. Sorry, Hoder.
We'll be here.
Jesus, Nos. And Jazzy. Boo. Boo-hoo. That was like, I can only hear that through the laptop, and it still scared the shit out of me. Welcome in, Jazzy. Now, what have I to go? Have I to talk to people now? What's my missions? Goals. Interview the witness. Oh, I have to keep interviewing the witnesses. Okay. Oh, I obviously have to do that like headspace thing and then go back to them and say, hey, you lying. I have interviewed them. Have I done something wrong? Did I make a boo-boo? Interesting. Mind my own business in the background, making one of these cleaning lists. Yeah. Right, let's see. The case board. Do I have anything else? I did interview the witnesses, though.
cult of the tree.
Yeah,
What
we've
are
already
the
seen
bookers
this.
telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is Tuch.
Okay. Something I'm missing.
Emotional damage!
Yes, emotional damage all the way. Surprise, motherfucker. I'm concerned now that this is a glitch. Because it's a day one release. You did see me jump. You did. I'm gonna just do a little Google of bruh. Speak to the witnesses because I've already gotten a sound glitch in this game and it is a day one release, so I want to make sure that there's not something else funky going on. Let's see. Let me see. Just trying to check something, folks. Great content here. Seem to see any glitches about this, but this is the woolly concentration face. Yeah, it is. This is my reading face. My reading face. Hetty, what is up? Sorry, I'm reading to try and figure out if I have a glitch in this game. The joy of a day one release. Oh, hydrate as well from Jazzy. Jesus. Have you gone bald? Oh yeah. I had to shave because I was looking. Sorry, I'm catching up on chat now because I was my intense reading face. Where are we? Yeah, I've shaved it. It's not bald. I'm just bald anyway because I'm old and stuff. But I made myself look presentable before I went over the format. So I'm having a good night. I can't say one say hey. I appreciate you, Hetty. Yet no bother at all. Every year. What did I wear last night? I have several times. He had more hair before he met me. The beard got no. Jesus, I look like a 10-year-old child if I haven't got the beard, and that's That's creepier than the actual beard. I'm really confused because I spoke to these people, and now I can't speak to these people, but it's saying I have to speak to these people. I'm wondering, what's the load point? 27 minutes ago. Oof. I suppose there was nobody I really spoke to. I didn't really pick up anything information-wise. Let's go for a reload.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Just gotta go back to basically where we arrive here.
With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
You're already over, you're safe. We just take it back on.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Right, let's do an actual save now. Oh, you could just resume. It doesn't let you save. It's all auto
Diner's
save.
just up
Okay.
the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Just how much
Right, let's
coffee
leg it.
have you had today, Charlie?
Oh dear.
We got him to the bird. Is this 100 feet away from all schools? Yeah, pretty much. Or else I would end up being dragged into the school because they think I was a student.
Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both.
Cheers out when he drops in stream.
Washington's fine.
We just said it was worked. Yes. That is excellent news,
Nice
Jesse.
to meet you, Sheriff.
Excellent news.
I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Not what I was saying before. Works too, yeah.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No. The Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey,
Hey,
you can
hopefully
find
this
notes for
works
the
this
sheriff.
time.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over.
Just add
Sheriff.
sprinkles and fireworks, then
Yeah,
get
how many
on for a
people
good
besides
couple of regular
the
nights.
known
Yeah,
victims
100%, man.
missing?
Did you check out Lightstream and
But
stuff?
it's slowed down ever since Cauldron
As
Lake.
in for options.
Let me guess.
I heard it was like
Missing
Creeping
person.
Jesus. Creeping Jesus.
The fence was built just after. Yeah.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
Right, let's see if this
That's
works
us.
this time.
I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
Add your
So, are we
tune.
being
Oh,
charged
yeah,
for
yeah.
anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here.
Yeah, check it out this week. Yeah, good man, good man. If you need a hand with anything, obviously you know where I am. Give me a shout. That's all good.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy. Shouting
Got the hair and beard to
shit
back
at
it
us.
up.
He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Okay.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found her. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
That's not all. Okay, so let's hold up for a second.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on.
They don't ever change.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Okay.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the writer.
They probably should look like creepy Jesus.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth. So you
There we
found
go.
something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
What are we choices here? Is crazy about that? Starts working though. Do you use that what's the stuff called? Caffeine based one? Or something like that? What's that one called? It's in like a red bottle.
You know how touchy these rural types can be.
I'll show myself out. Oh Jazzy, you will stay.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh God. Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful
Jazzy Jamfield,
happened to your
fade.
baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter.
The fuck?
That's so weird. You don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for
Ooh.
someone else.
If you say so.
Oh, she tripping balls. Is her daughter dead? So I can have my tea and sleep. Yeah. But not to be fair. Ever said there's mental health issues, but anyways. Holder, if you ever need to chat, you know where I am. anytime through Discord or whatever.
You're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Yeah, I know. As I spoke to the daughter on the phone, but did I really speak to the daughter on the phone?
Played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was
Oh, no. Look, like I say, no pressure on you at all, but if you ever need a chat, by all means. I've been honest and open with people on here, probably more so than I should be, but like that I'm on anti-anxiety medication and antidepressants, so you know, it's a safe space here. I know all about the mental health struggle, so
Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been.
feel free.
Why? What'd she do now?
But like I say, no pressure.
She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible, but it's best not to take it personally.
Interesting.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Do you know what? Actually, I should set up.
Anything you need?
I should set up channel points for Make Wifey Tea. Actually, I'll stick that in. I'll get a sound clip or something for it as well. I'm sure there's something to do with tea. Where are the exact same since I'm into film? I need to go back on eventually. Yeah, I've only started, so I say only started. However, is in the last couple of months. Should have been on them years ago, to be honest. But yeah, it's one of those things. I like that neglected for a long time to actually look after my mental health. Wifey is the one that kind of helped me to actually go, right, I need to get stuff sorted. So, like I say, ain't no shame in it, and by all means, if you need a chat, we're here. We're in the Discord or whatever. You can chat to me, you know, privately and that if you want to, but you absolutely don't have to. You're under no obligation. Just know that I can understand. Trying to balance and actually get on top of mental health can be a daunting thing as well. So, you know, whatever works for you, man.
Okay. Let's take a look at outpatient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
People for a reason. Yep, 100%. 100%. Like, that's what I've always said about setting all of this up, like, and doing streaming and stuff like that. For me, it's about meeting people that you wouldn't normally cross paths with. Obviously, we're all in different countries. You've got even the likes of Retros in New Zealand. Like, when am I ever going to stumble across him, you know, and meet him somewhere and have the chats or whatever? Nas is in Scotland. You guys are in the UK. Obviously, we're here in Ireland. I know it's only a short hop, but again, you wouldn't cross paths with people ordinarily like this. Whereas, obviously, through streaming and stuff, for me, the main gist of it is having a community of people who are, you know, obviously interested in gaming, but moreover are interested in having the chats. Oh, it's dead peen again. Oh, I need to adjust the angle. I don't want to see this. Dead peen.
Cause of death?
There we go.
What other clues can the body give me?
For now, what I'm on is working. Yeah. Take away from his first love. yeah. Nas is Scottish. Sidetracked by the peen. Yeah. Sidetracked by the peen. Oh god, dead peen. Gross.
Shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem.
Okay.
It doesn't add up.
Post-mortem. But he came out of the lake.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Oh.
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
This is part of this manuscript, I would say.
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
What's the only place to get internet whatnot? So once I figure out how what hours it's talk about it all. Done before then. Agree with that. Okay, now. Her almost negotiates. That means we soon things start going downhill. Something. That's a shame to hear, man. It's just a shame to hear. But like that, you keep on your path anyway. Get yourself where you need to be, the headspace and your own place and stuff like that, and will make a huge difference as well. So, absolutely. I do have a strong accent. Yeah. I originally thought, Nas, that you were in the States because of the times that you streamed, if that makes sense. I just assumed, and as well, obviously you know Eddie, so I thought that all of that was like, it must be in the States or whatever, so, yeah.
They did leave something inside his chest.
Excellent.
There's writing on here.
Writing on the heart as
Can't
well.
make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
Right. What are we looking at now? This needs to be... Where is this part of? It's part of this case, but I don't understand where it goes. Oh, it's its own case file. Okay. Got it. Yep, 100%, man. I can understand that. I'm sure that everybody in chat at some stage or another has gone through that kind of like a hard breakup as well. So, and like I say, getting the actual space of your own as well can be a good thing to try and, I suppose, process it a little bit as well. Do you know what I mean? We said we just sorry to hear that. Anyway, for your background is a literal vampire joining you, and you would play Rainbow Six Siege like a beggar. Ah, okay. Understand, Nos. I didn't know that you knew each other back. Kind of, I just assumed it was like, you know, through obviously Battlefield, Call of Duty is a similar vibe of game. I'm sure both communities will probably attack me for saying that, but you know what I mean. And yeah, Hodor as well. Like wifey is saying there, she does holistic stuff as well. So if ever you wanted to even investigate that avenue of things, again, it's not a pressure or anything like that. I can't make out what it says. Can you actually like look at it though? No, I can't look at the evidence. Capture something visible inside. Is it here? Yeah, cause of death. Okay. Clues. Okay. Smudged text. There we go.
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal.
Before shit gets to me. Why do I think about it as much? No, 100%. So yeah, like I say, it's not a pressure thing to try and say you have to talk to us, by the way, in any way, shape or form. Just know that there's supports are there from us if you ever want them. So,
did the killers leave it there?
Right, chest trauma was clear cause of death. This game probably isn't helping things. It's not exactly the most positive and uplifting. It's just pours out. It's all good, man. You're all good. Like I say, safe space here with us, by all means. Say what you want to. Say no more than you want to. That's it. Why am I in a filing cabinet? Killer profile. The Bookers. Oh, yeah, okay. This is it, wasn't it? Did this go here? Yeah.
We're dealing with
that case is
an
closed.
organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
Nice, okay, so we got that done. Then Cult of the Tree. Okay. Bring this up.
I need to know more
This is
about
its
the Cult of
own
the Tree if I'm
avenue.
going to shut them down.
You hear what Woody has to listen to at times. The pointy teeth. Yeah. Top cult leader understand ideology, goals, members. Okay, cool. Cult necklace with a triangle symbol. Let me zoom out a bit. What's up here? Okay. Oh god, the evidence. We're wearing masks. Oh, okay. Jesus, there's no need to get so agitated. No, that's not the avenue either. Is this under what kind of cults? Maybe? Ah, cult psychology. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Whew, Jesus, this board is going to be full very soon. Okay, points of interest. Interesting, okay. So I can place this up on the board as well.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence.
Okay.
Another message.
Sure, the things he does do as well. I still think I should really say it. Only spoil. Yeah. Where's we going? Outside. Do not have an affinity to blood. You lied to me. As the ones you pop in will put. Yes, she does have actual, special individual canine attachment. Oh, look, it's naked peen. Ugh. Thank you, but each of their own. Yeah. Should she not be wearing gloves? Just a thought.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages.
Oh, there's more of them.
To this case.
We are Irish, mad for a spud. The potato rock. Where's the potato rock? Hold on 1 second, I'll get the potato rock. Gloves, hair, the set of scrolls, for the evidence. Yeah, exactly, yeah. 1 second, I'm getting potato rock. What the hell? What the fuck?
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the
Holy shit. I'm watching this before I get potato spud. How can you kill a man who's already dead? What the fuck? Sorry, I'm trying to find a spud rock and this shit's kicking off in Alan Wake.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
I'm scared.
He's coming. No weapon.
Yeah, real quick.
Page said to get into the light.
Try to stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies. Okay. While it's pause for a second. Here's my little spud rock. It looks like a potato. Doesn't it look like a potato? For something completely different from all of the shit that's going on in front of me. Potato! Jesus. Right. Stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies. Okay. Right, I'm in the light. Now, is the light gonna go out? I'm worried the light's gonna go out.
He can't My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Okay. Safe havens will restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, it will become temporarily unavailable. Jeez. In Irish accent. Potato! Right, okay.
Go.
So, I obviously need to get out into the hall. No, that's not the hall. Shit. 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 Shit.
Vanished.
Oh. Told your joke it was one she told me recently and it was so bad it was funny. Go for it. I don't know if I've seen it. End of chapter. And scene. Fuck me. That was fuck.
He didn't
What do you
have a
call
heart,
trees?
but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming.
Mini forest, because how you Irish folks pronounce tree.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame
I'm wondering now
some
about
mass
this.
hallucination caused by
Hang on.
inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
There's
Do you want the game? Freaky as hell. I love this.
These pages
This
are
is
important.
brilliant for me.
Breaker dropped one.
What I'm curious and what's going on in my mind now is like people don't just disappear, and obviously dead people with no hearts don't just come back to life. So I'm wondering, are we, as in the characters that we're playing at the moment, a story that Alan Wake is writing? We're playing the characters obviously, but he's writing a story. How else would he know more about it than they do? Do you know? Could also be 9. Nice. Nicely done. Now I need to find a page. Is that a page? No. Okay. Jesus Christ.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake.
Queen Spooky,
Saga
passion
had
for all things paranormal. Yeah.
Into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Manuscript pages. There's more to it than what you will
The
when you pick it up.
autopsy room was
What
a
you'll
mess,
see.
like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light. Pushed past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them. Hurt the darkness in them. Made them vulnerable.
The Taken.
I flick the switch. It goes click. Show me the clicker. Lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted.
Hemingway.
A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest. But here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped.
Damn
on
right,
the
it lurched
far
out of
side the
balance.
mirror.
Christ. Okay. Alright, so that was that one.
Saga was back
Did
at
we read this
Coleman
one?
Lake. He was there too. Nightingale was, but wasn't a taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page
Like an
called
L,
this
yeah,
area
yeah.
an overlap.
And there's L's in it.
Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult, required precise steps, a ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster before he killed again. Her job, he'd be inside, waiting for her.
Whew, Jesus. Looks like at the lake. What's this? Bright Falls area? What's up here? Must be this. Okay. We're in this together here. What do they mean? Who left this? Yeah, that's a good question. This is the radio and another song to bop along to later. The Hoot Hoots. Excellently done. Now, right, what's next? If you're unsure how to proceed, don't forget to check the mind place. We've done everything in here, haven't we? Goals. Figure out where Nightingale went. Yeah, well, that's probably a good one. It was whatever the fuck it is, was hiding in here initially in the corner. Is there something here?
Can't be opened on this side.
Okay. Anything in here? Anybody want to see another dead body? Just trying to have a little nosy around, see if there's any manuscript pages. Oh, I wonder now that I've picked up those manuscript pages, does that give me something to update weaponry? Or do they have to be those, like, shredded ones? No, I don't want it. Can I... That's the radio. Profiling, there's nothing new there. Weapons upgrade. Does that still just show 2? Yeah, they have to be the torn ones. What's
If
this?
only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softy Casey is.
Random? Because he drinks whiskey? Oh, hang on. Are these more manuscript pieces? What's that?
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
Ah, the old salt trick. Leave the fridge doors open for our bodies, but still, exactly. The place is in chaos. Complete disarray. Oh, okay, that's an exit door. Right, let's see. That's what Nightingale was doing in there, was opening the fridges, because it's a fiend. Okay, can't go through there. Fuck. Okay, so can't go out here. Was out there. It was out there. Am I missing something?
Must be locked from the other side.
Oh, there we go. What's that? Anything else? Is that a key card, maybe, to get out of the door? How does that... Where does that door in there go? I don't understand. This layout doesn't work for me. Maybe the peen on the screen was looking for a lady friend. Oh, Jesus.
Can't be opened on this side.
Bandages. Or, yeah, how do I check inventory, actually? Oh, okay, hold on. Ammo. Trauma pad. Gotcha. Items. Cult necklace, some fragments, a shortcut key, charm bracelet, and a flashlight. Like, there's... Am I losing it, or is there, like, there's nothing else here? Can I get behind this screen? No. Okay. Can I check this door?
I can't force it open.
No. Is there anything on this person? No. Can't go out there. It went this way. This is a lift. That says out of order. Maintenance in progress. Anything up here? I'm confused.
The heart is gone too. Did the fucker take it with him?
Okay. Oh, maybe the heart's floating around somewhere, is it? Floating around somewhere. Bandage think room across the hall could be bugged. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe do I use the band? Yeah, use bandages maybe. Equip. Okay. Increases maximum health. Oh, this is a wearable item. Okay. How do I use it though? Could be another little bug, methinks. Where can I load from? Oh, not all the way. Oh, 12 minutes ago, okay. Oh, I need to do manual saves. Right, let me try doing a manual save here. Or it won't let me. 12 minutes ago. We'll try another quick load. Oh dear. Yeah. We're gonna have to go this way. How long till it's patched, folks? What's our guesses?
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
Okay. Let me see. I can come back and talk to him in a second. Let's try getting the... let's get the bandage out of here. Okay. Now.
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery.
Yeah, it was strange. It gives the option, it shows you the empty slots for manual saves.
There's no
But
rational
I don't know how
explanation
to
what
do
we
a
just
manual
saw.
save.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
Okay, look around for clues.
There's one of the pages on the floor.
Okay. Before we go anywhere else,
Breaker dropped one before he disappeared.
right, okay, so this is the page.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the
Haha, Ninja, what's up, buddy?
It would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how.
Welcome along.
Stop the monster.
Thanks for stopping by as well. You can read your collected in the mind place. Okay. So is it pushing me to do that, or can I just not do that and see if there's a way out? I did give you a shout out earlier as well, Ninja, Jesus. I did make it home in one piece, and literally came in, kissed the wife, kissed the kids, put the kids to bed, and then started Alan Wake 2. Return to the heart. Okay, so we're still a tutorial phase. We're just trying to get through this. But it's been emotional already, Ninja. It's been emotional already, let me tell you. I'm loving it because I've waited so long for it. I just wish it wasn't so buggy.
Must be locked.
Because I've had an audio bug already at the very start. I had to restart again. Then I had completed one of the missions, but it said that I hadn't completed the mission, so I had to like reload again, and I'm not allowed to manual save yet. So, there's that. But I still waited a long time for it. Kitten sees this, please. I think she needs her tea. Yes, fair point. Does this body have anything?
It's not opening.
Okay, so I must have to do this manuscript thing. Case board. Right. So let's
The autopsy room
read
was
this
a
one.
mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light. Lurched past her. The Taken could not
Yeah,
see in the bright light. The light hurt
What
them.
time did you get home at in the end? Because Ninja, sorry, I'm asking the question of. Because it was so funny. My flight over was literally 40 minutes, if even, and then the drive from the airport home took 2.5 hours. So I got home at like 7:20, I think it was. And then like put the kids to bed and got straight in here. So apologies.
The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror.
I'm just letting this play through, and I'm trying to take my time and not
was back at
push it
Cauldron Lake.
too hard to see if it'll unblock me.
Wasn't a taken a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it. A flood of
Yeah,
darkness,
I will be in trouble.
soaking
Ninja
everything,
Kitten is wifey, just so you know. In case you're like, why the hell is she this person threatening?
had to pursue Nightingale.
There
into the
Devil's
overlook.
fog. Oh, fog. Yeah, of course.
Required precise steps.
That's zero
and
crack.
rituals
Zero
to
crack
stop
driving
the
through
death.
fog. Especially after,
Before he
like
came
late at
back,
night.
her
Nothing
job,
worse.
He'd be inside, waiting for her.
Okay, so I've done that. I'm checking the radio. Let's go into this just out of curiosity. Okay. Weapons upgrade I can't do. Manuscript pages I've covered. Case board. The lunchbox. Up here. Somewhere. Get. Okay. Now, let's see. Exit. I have to be missing something, or else it's bugged out to bits. So, these pages are important. Did he say there were more of them? And if so, where would these pages be? Oh, hold on. No. It's a reflection of my torch. Hmm. I'm very confused. So we know that door doesn't open. Trying to look through here. Like there's no key on that, so why won't it just open? Oh, what was that? Like, how did they get in? And yet they can't get out. I'm very confused. I'm very confused. Leave no evidence. Torrential rain on the motorway, yep, I'll second that one as well. I have to be missing something. I have to do a quick Google. Sorry, folks. I know this is terrible, terrible for the content, but I'm just like, oh. Goals. Figure out where Nightingale went. Okay, is it? Do I check the map? Okay. Is there anything knocking around here? That's the profiling. Okay, manuscript pages. We've read all of
victim
these,
was
I
one of
think,
their
haven't we?
own. FBI
Yeah.
Special Agent Robert Knight.
We've gone through that. Case board is here. Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. There we go.
Man turned
I
into a
had to.
monster.
Christ
There's a
almighty.
way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
2 white lies. Yeah, it's rough. That was rough. It's horrible to drive in. Yeah, yeah. Okay. The corpse attacked us. He used sensitivity to light to fight him off, but he got away. He's hunting down, figure out what the fuck is going on here. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. Okay. So, what the hell does that mean? Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too. A taken, a creature of darkness. Okay, this has to be part of it. Hey, give me that back. Okay. Now, back in we go. Cult of the Tree. Cult goal. Cult of the Tree is performing more rituals to create monsters. Yeah, that could be a goal. Victim's body or organs covered in right and found inside the chest. Okay, that's not it.
Yes.
It's the only victim to become a monster. Okay, so that's that. There we go. Only victim to become a monster. Why? Okay. Give me that back. Get up here. Somewhere. What do I see my own eyes? Need to dig into this. There must be an explanation. Okay. Right, we're getting case file bits updated. What have we got? Case closed.
The cult of the tree is behind these murders.
Okay.
This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Yeah, where we are is rural. Ninja understands that as well. Cases again. Do we have everything? Are we up to date? Okay.
The
Right.
page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Now can I leave? Please? Pretty please? Where did he go? Well, I didn't even see him walk off. I was just like, bruh.
We heard gunshots, you okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Yeah, but 20 minutes
Sheriff
later.
Parker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
Anything knocking around here?
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Well, yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean the sheriff disappeared? Like, huh? He's gone like magic? Magic's not real.
These guys are having an existential crisis here. Don't blame them, to be fair. That's a coffee cup. What did I just get, actually? Oh, battery packs for the flashlight. Very important. No, actually, I can't use a cult necklace on a bloody door. Be reasonable. What's in here? Do they have any more of those? I don't like the fact that it's giving me stuff. This is normally a bad sign. Gaming 101. If you start getting an abundance of items, you're probably going to need them very soon. Yeah, we call it the gale of the village because it never stops. Like, we're at the top of a hill, which is great, as I found out with the floods and stuff that we were talking about. But any chance of a shortcut key, you know? Okay. But yeah, just the wind is untold. Yeah, false sense of security. Exactly.
They're a fine pair.
What's he talking about? Oh, he's talking about the two deputies. Let's have a look around.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. You've only had a tour guide, also bear season. Oh no, a bear.
This is amazing.
Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right, I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions.
We're watching this, by the way.
Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours we say, fuck the government. We have no study. Oh wow, you think of everything, and we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now.
Get ready to take down this number, folks. 202 555 0138. I really hope that phone number works for something in real life. That'd be brilliant. Just trying to check around, see if there's anything I can take. Okay, that's everywhere in here explored.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Kill the Joe, make some mo. The third time this week I come in for a late shift, there's no coffee in the machine. You take the last cup, you brew a new batch. That's fair. Chet, I hate to break it to you, but you need to have a face capable of growing a beard to make effective use of beard oil. I knew Marcus' beard was too soft to be natural. What brand is he using? Oh my god. Since my numerous friendly reminders about not having personal package service at the station have gone unheeded, from here on out, if you've seen fit to send something to the station, I will see fit to announce to the station what you've received. Is it a federal offence to open someone's mail? Yes, it is. Is it a personal offence that I need to share my desk space with your late night impulse buys? Yes, it is. You've been warned. Admin, Officer Lightfoot, your beard oil is ready for pickup. Oh my god. This computer and email are used for personal calls, are not to be used for personal calls over official business. Remember to wash your coffee mugs. I know the event you've been eagerly waiting upon us, community outreach barbecue. Now I don't want to hear any grumbling. This is a valuable opportunity to connect with the community. Statistics show that officers who are well integrated with the communities they serve see lower instances of violent crime in their precincts, are more effective in their policing, and have the overall better mental wellness. This is for your benefit, so take it seriously. The community voted El Who Hooves, what up? Yeah, tone down party for Nightbot. I need to talk to Nightbot. Me and Nightbot have to have words. Kills the buzz. I need to tell it to calm down. Debbie Thornton, congratulations. Looks like everything. See. Any reminder, anyone out sick and they need to provide a written doctor's note. You'll be assigned night shift for 2 weeks. Been playing for some magic routine. Interesting. Welcome along, Hooves. How are we on this Friday evening or afternoon or daytime, depending on where you are? Just started Alan Wake 2. It's spookily. And we like it. Currently just raiding the police office / coroner's office / everything all in one place. What have we got? Anything in here? Look at this man. He was in here the whole time. Didn't even see him. We're covered in darkness.
Hey, how you doing?
Now you notice me. Not when I was 2 seconds ago behind you there. Right, that's the way out. Anything else in here? Need to check. Okay. I've also retreated to bed tealess. I can bring you up a cup of tea for bed. Bed tea is the best. Into the toilets we go. What's this? Here. I know one of you is stealing the toilet paper. I've been counting them and there's an entire roll missing every day from stock. Thefts take it seriously around here. It's a sheriff's station for Pete's sake. One of these days I'm going to catch you red-handed and you better believe you're getting thrown out. What a disgrace you are. What kind of nut counts toilet paper rolls? Sounds like you got too much time on your hands. Fair point, but toilet paper is important. These are the pressing issues for the police force here.
How many times do we have
jail
to do
cells.
this, Walter? Huh? I'm at my wit's end with you.
I want out! Something bad's going down. I can feel it. Let me out!
He's not wrong.
Do you think I like throwing you in jail every other day? No, I don't. Do you have any idea how much paper
Actually,
work could
hold on a
cost you?
second.
What's a lot?
How do I turn off the flashlight?
You can sit here and stew for a while. Think about your life choices, buddy. Is it really worth this?
There we go. B. It's B, folks. It's B.
I can't.
In case you wanted to know. There's no full collection of all the hats. Here to low, far too buzz to do Twitch. No worries, no worries. Good. All 10 minutes today. I will wrap it up, I promise. I promise. It's just new game day, new game day.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, KC?
A smart choice, Anderson.
Nice.
Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls.
Yeah, Hooves, enjoy. I appreciate you stopping by. As always.
Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
What's this?
Mercado won't roll over on the issues. I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
Oh, I'm coming. Because that will do an autosave.
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned
There we
him.
go.
She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders.
Oh.
You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
It's a fair point. Fair point, well made.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
Yes. That is how cases are solved.
I've been thinking more about
Sounded
the
a
cult
lot
of
more
the tree.
painful.
What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing, huh?
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic.
Oh, it's your man from the ad.
And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing
Oh,
this
government's
impressive
involved.
piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the
You
murder,
know
Elmo?
about the murder?
Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World Amusement Park. There's
Amusement park.
Sauna da Vista. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous weather saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Ulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Okay, we're done for now.
Like in here now?
What'd you find there, Steve?
There's somebody seems to reroute into a transmitter that is not one of ours. I fix this when the alerts will come our way, but it's definitely concerning. I'll make a report to the investigations department, leaving this here in case I'm not the next person to fix this things. If you're reading this, check for tampering. You may want to put more secure metal casing around the whole thing so that the raccoons can't get to it anymore. Interesting. Somebody is tampering with the volcanic monitoring device.
Oh, now we're talking.
Let's get to the murder site, Casey. A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling
That's one thing that's really off.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
Who does? Doggo has taken your spot in this dreaming. Doggo will be moved very quickly. Do you want me to bring tea up, just out of curiosity? Because I will bring tea up.
Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Monsters? Overlaps? Rituals? What do you make of all of this?
Yes, please. No problem.
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around. Learn what this ritual is.
Okay.
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else.
Okay, cool. Now.
We've seen this symbol before.
This is the symbol from the pendant. Right, let's have a little look around. I thought that was something ritualistic as well, but apparently not. I wonder, I probably have to do something with case files. Case board. Cases. Cult of the Tree. New evidence. Oh. Cult symbols. Okay, what are our goals? Look around the crime scene. Okay. Now, when they say the crime scene, do they mean I have to stick to the crime scene? Can I get into this little store? It's a power box, it's not a door. Oh, clearly can't get in there. Can't go up here. Right, so back here.
I'm getting flashbacks. Remember Ohio?
Sure. The North Side slasher. But that case was completely different.
The trees, Anderson. He hid the bodies in the forest.
Okay, let's have a little ramble.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation. Nice talking to you, too.
Do it again. Right, that's the path back up. Did the beer bottles. That. Oh. Is this dude that was going to hide in the tent? Okay. Oh, here's another one. How do you like the knitting hero I had it made just for you? Interesting. Okay. Writing this down in case it happens again and I forget. I got that feeling again. It hit me suddenly at 1:15 AM after I finished my the Porsche trailer. I got in the car and drove, chasing it. Starry night, not much moon as expected. It led me past Bright Falls, Cauldron Lake. I tried to find the right spot, the right emotion, the right thought, the combination to have it all aligned to make it happen. Terrified it would. It didn't, not this time. Frustrated but relieved. Scanned the skies for shapes, the objects, nothing, but when I blinked repeatedly, I think I saw the after image of an octahedron. Faded fast. When I got ready to write back, I felt someone watching me here, but not here. It's him. I know it is. Does he know I'm getting close? I'm on the right track. I was right to come to Bright Falls. Okay. The ultimate guide to UFOs. Interesting. Is there anything over here? Person? No? Place is like a frickin' maze. Oh. A dwelling? Oh.
Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing. A locked box.
Beautiful
Is that the
stuff.
cult
Wash
with the tree
hands.
symbol on it?
Take a nap. Okay.
A creepy twig sculpture?
Okay. I'm afraid to go in here. Oh. Oh. Symbols everywhere. Let's be warned, you fellow trespassers. They say the lake is a caldera, something formed by an erupting volcano or the sinkholes that leaves in its wake. What if that's not true? What if it's something else, something less natural, more man-made, intentional? I say the lake's not formed, it's designed and it has a purpose. The lake's a hiding place. Beneath the calm surface lies a secret machinery ready to be activated. The press of a button. People with the button there in that big house by the lake, preparing, I know it. Waterline, real caldera is made from volcano, lava. Second drawing, waterline, engineer structure, strange machines. Okay. Interesting. Ramblings of a random mad person, possibly. Anything over here? Oh, here's another deer.
Hey there, Mr. Deer.
Oh dear.
You remind me of a dream I had.
Get that flashlight back out urgently. Right, let's see if there's anything in the old case files. Case board. Cases. The lunch boxes. Okay. Can I try the symbols? Wash your hands. Oh, hold on. Sink, fridge, bed. Sink, fridge, bed. So, wash your hands. I would say the bathroom. Sink. Up, down. Fridge, hourglass. Up, down, hourglass. Up, down, hourglass, and side to side. That's how I'm going to remember it. Up, down, hourglass, side to side. Up, down, hourglass, side to side. Retro! What up? Up, down, hourglass, side to side. Okay. Up, down. Hourglass. Side to side. There we go.
Notes and ammo. Looks like they're
Don't
tools
take
of the trade.
anything if you aren't one of the trees. Okay. This is this cult. Cult stashes. I keep pressing the wrong button. Damn it. It's going good. It's going good. We are in Alan Wake 2. And it's freaky as fuck. Cult stashes.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
Okay. Found the hidden for more of these things. No. Okay. Think we're up to date now. Right, so that's the lake house. Which I've been to. Oh, saw that open for a second. I was like, hello? We better wait and see. We're trying to get to a point where it's saved. Let's back up. I don't need to go there. Okay. This is here. Walk this way to the crime scene. Has to be in here. There has to be a way into here. Okay. This is checked out already.
Logan's birthday is coming up. I need toy ideas.
Toys. She's 14, Casey.
Okay, so what'll I get her?
Get her a book. Something weird and dark. Maybe that'll get her back into reading.
It's gonna be creepy as fuck. I'm scared. I'm scared. What the hell? What? Oh. I'm scared. Cult of the tree. What have we got? Regiment of supplies laid out on the table. Triangle figures. Okay. Anything else in the cases? No, we're up to date on that. This is radio stuff and television stuff, which is fine. Okay. Something's gonna happen here. This is fucking creepy. Oh, that was a beer bottle. We're alright. We place them bits and they have a bucket on a ladder. It's not going to be doing a lot. I hate to break it to them. Okay. Where's that door? Get up and over there, love. Okay, what we got? Monday, some suspicious activity spotted. The fielder thought he saw movement in the bushes. Footprints around the area were found, but some were compromised by the fielder. Don't self-train the fielder. Tuesday, nothing to report. Some animals regular. Hunters out after dark. Poachers heard gunshots. Not one of ours. Gotta keep an eye on these people. Could get more than they bargained for out there. Okay.
Maybe I should call David. See how Logan's doing.
They're fine, Anderson. What's got you so worried?
I just feel bad being gone so long. I've never taken a case this far from them.
They can manage without you for a few days.
Now, this light is suspect. Why is it so bright? I'm very scared. It's very good retro. It's very freaky. Is this the way back up to the bloody car? I bet you it is. Notice it gets darker down here though. See what I mean?
This is a good case so far, don't you think?
Cases aren't good or bad, Anderson. They're just cases.
Okay, sure. But you have to admit, this one is particularly interesting.
Hold on. Oh, just rocks.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
What's it say? Remember, it's just a bad day, not a bad life. Or a good day, ignore this whole thing. Okay. More stuff to add to the case file. Case board, cases, lunch boxes. Put them up here somewhere. Okay. Why do I have to turn the light off? Creepy noises. Scaring the shiz out of me. Let's put a reel on Discord and make a cheeky laugh. I will check it out, my man. There's something down there. You don't know what table by the door? Yeah, I have that one already. And this one? Yeah, I got that one already. Yeah. Got them. Oh.
Bare feet.
Literally, this is what I missed. My God.
This is where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
Honest.
That's what I missed, was the set of footprints. Christ. I did play the first Alan Wake. I loved it. Loved it. Look, I'm just like a floating head. I have to fix that, sorry. There we go. Okay. So, footprints. Where did they go? Here we go. Okay. Okay. Big ass footprints. Oh, the music's changing. I'm scared.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here? I can feel
Oh, fuck me.
the presence. Nightingale isn't
Jesus Christ.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
There's no need for that.
The threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's Ladle?
Jesus Christ. Right through the tree is some other place. Which is... Jesus. What avenue of this case have we not? Here we go. We're down on this one, yeah. we up to date on our cases? Yes, we are. They're giving me things. Something's gonna happen. Witchfinder Station. Well, that's not ominous at all. Can't get out that way. Can I get over this little stump? No, not permitted. Around this? No. Okay. The sounds in this are terrifying. I'm not gonna lie. Witch's Ladle. There's no mystery in the Cauldron Lake beyond being named after its cauldron shape, and yet there are many mysterious stories about the lake. It being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or witch's cauldron, the lake really was. Legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf, or so the legend goes. This ties into the cult removing hearts, possibly. Oh shit.
What is that?
What is this?
Seems like these aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
Oh Jesus Christ. More bees.
My flashlight burned the dark stuff away.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Okay.
Is Witch's Ladle the doorway into the overlap? If so, that's where I'll find Nightingale. Light is the key. To stay safe. But for something more to be revealed as well.
Okay. Okay, I'm scared. Now, I want to listen to the manuscript though, because you get more when you actually listen to them.
The fuse was in place. She found it among the junk in the forest. Saga stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence. Familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something long forgotten. She tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside, a bright light. Saga felt safe, like nothing could hurt her here. There were objects that stood out to Saga as if the light had manifested them, pulled them from the darkness. A shift in reality, heavy with hidden meanings. A coffee thermos, a shoebox, a mop and a bucket, a poster on the wall, and in the cabinet, another manuscript page.
I need to find the witch's hut.
Okay. Okay. This is so disorientating. Oh, she's stuck on a log. Okay, so I came in from this way. So let's try down here a bit. What a bloody sign is. Okay. Jesus Christ.
This is the
Not
witch's
able for
hut.
it. Oh.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights.
Okay. I'm leaning forward now, sorry. Apparently still haunt this place, yeah. Fucking no shit. It's just the way I came up. No, because I didn't come up from this angle. Is there a fuse in here, maybe?
The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse. So
go out into that. Okay. Noted. What's this? That's not creepy at all. I have a fuse. No batteries. This is back out. When did I save last? 9 minutes ago. Do you know what? I think I better wrap it up because it's getting way too late and I could be here for quite a while. I'm very tired as well, which doesn't help things. So I think I'm going to wrap it up for tonight. Wifey is still waiting on tea. She is more than likely asleep. But I will still bring tea up so that I can say at least I brought tea. Oh my days. I am wrecked. I have had a busy couple of days, so I'm going to wrap it up. I'm actually going to, for a complete change of pace, because I'm not seeing anybody else playing Alan Wake right now. For a change of pace, I'm going to raid out to Eddie, so stick with the raid if you would be so kind as to do so. I will be back tomorrow night, because I do believe Wifey is away, and that means I get more time to have some fun times on stream. So just stick with the raid if you would be so kind, and I will catch you all tomorrow. Enjoy Retro. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. I am going to do a lovely little raid out. Where we go. Do a bit of this. Yeah, we'll throw you over to Eddie. See if I can get this lined up. Perfect. Okay. There we go. Send some people over to Eddie. Thanks for stopping by, folks. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day, wherever you may be. And I will catch you all tomorrow. Peace